So now we come to Santa Maria Maggiore. This is a church that's built by the papacy, both a secular and religious leader at the time. And what we're looking at is a very early church for the city of Rome. It's not quite as old as the old St. Peter's, but it's built around 432 to 440, so it's still during the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire won't come to an end until 476. The apse itself was rebuilt in the 13th century, so that's a different style. We see a triumphal arch and mosaic panels around the nave, which are original to the structure. And we think it was built around 431 or 432 for the Council of Ephesus, where the church decided Mary's character and role in the history of salvation. So we're going to see images of Mary more often. Up until this point, we rarely see Mary in any religious Christian depiction. Now, the murals were meant to be instructional or didactic. In other words, a priest could use an ancient laser pointer to point them out and use them. I'm kidding about the ancient laser pointer. And use them to, don't write down the ancient laser pointer, that'd be embarrassing. And use the murals to actually teach the lesson, whatever the sermon happens to be for the day. Now, one of these, this is another image of the front of the nave, so you get an idea of those murals. One of the murals that we're looking at is the parting of Abraham and Lot. And this is a scene from the book of Genesis. I should say the Bible is made up of a series of books. It wasn't a single volume until the end of the Roman Empire. Before that, it's more like the Encyclopedia Britannica. So you would literally have a book of Genesis, a book of Exodus, a book of Numbers, a book of Deuteronomy, etc. But this is a scene from Genesis, and we're seeing Abraham and Lot. And what we're seeing is sort of a demonstration of the good choice versus the bad choice. So we have Abraham over on the left, and we know it's Abraham because he has Isaac. Now, Isaac is not born yet at this point in the Bible, but he's added to identify Abraham. On the other side, we have Lot, who's identified by his two daughters. Now, Lot will go on to Sodom, an evil choice, whereas Abraham goes to Canaan, a good choice. The eyes and gestures help to convey the story. So the eyes are sort of calling to one another, trying to tell us that they're trying to persuade each other to make their decision. The gestures, however, suggest that they're going in different directions. Now, after Constantine dies in 337, Christianity will boom. In 380, we have Emperor Theodosius, who makes Christianity the state religion. And by 391, we see the abolition of pagan worship, as well as by 394, the abolition of the Olympic Games. Why do they get rid of the Olympic Games? Because the Olympic Games existed to worship Zeus and the Olympian gods. So there's no need for it in a world where Christianity rules over everything. And again, we have a co-empire because we're going to have two sons take over and split the empire once again. Whereas Constantine split it, but was a single ruler over both halves, we will again see that split.